I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And we welcome you back as we head into the fourth quarter of this decisive play-in game.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. To the wing, right side. Here's Kane. And it's off from three-point range. Philadelphia shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Carter from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Pass to Grimes. Oubre, a screen on Carter. Now Grimes. To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Outside Carter. Pass to De Silva. Here's Kane. Outside Carter. From downtown. Grimes with a defensive effort. And it's Edwards with the ball for the 76ers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Grimes. Inside. Embiid inside. Off with the layup. The Magic have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Carter for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Left side Grimes. The 3 is up. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Grimes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Orlando's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Kane to stop the drought. Wagner to the wing on the left. Here's De Silva. Fires in the triple. De Silva's got 6 here in the quarter.
Nice instincts by Wagner there. He knows when he should look to pass it.
Outside Oubre. Now here's Embiid, defended by Wagner. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Barlow's checked in for Oubre. Paul George comes in for Edwards. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Beauchamp. And it's Maxey in for Grimes. And it's the Sixers with the ball. The Magic making their last shot. Barlow passes to Embiid. 5 to shoot. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Here's Suggs, and he takes that one up and powers it through. That gives him a double-double in this one.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Embiid finds Maxey. Offline with a 3. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth. Suggs, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Magic.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
So when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And for the 7 seed, all signs pointing to the postseason. You love how they've come in and executed.
Yeah, great game plan and great communication at both ends. They might be a tough out going forward.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Paolo Banchero.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. And here's Embiid. He's checked by Carter. Embiid misses. Here's Orlando. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Suggs. And a nice finish on the layup.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.